What up, it's your boy Dvrth back at it again with another video, and today we are here with To Your Eternity episode 1. This show is something that not only have people on the channel have recommended to me, but also people, people in my real life, people just outside of the channel, um every anime centric um page or whatever I follow has told me to watch this show. However, I know literally nothing about it except for everybody and their grandma's dog's mom tells me that it's really fucking good. So I try to temper my I try to like caution my my hype for shows like this where people are like, this show, my nigga, is, yeah, this is it. I try my best to like not fall into the hype too much, because I like to go into shows simply expecting it to tell its own story and not to tell the story of the hype that it should live up to. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know what is going to happen. I may laugh, I may be hype, I may be depressed, but I'm excited to see what happens. So we're gonna hop straight in. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more To Your Eternity or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media. Link's going to be in the description below. And if you want these episodes early or you want the full length reaction to these episodes, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description below for that as well. So with all that being said, let's get our headphones, make sure they're on. Them bitches is on. I got the okay. And let's just let's get into it. Let's get into it. I decided to cast this orb onto Earth and absorb it. Okay. Oh, okay, so this thing just becomes things that it comes into contact with. It's time. Oh, it died on the rock. And the rock took the form of a wolf. Oh. This music is insane. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Nice. Is that so? It's the story of a boy and his immortal dog. Let's go. Oh, it's experiencing comfort for the first time. Interesting. Oh, oh. Oh no. Okay. Was the first person it met. Okay. Ooh, boy and his dog. Stories like this. Where? Because we don't exactly know where this guy is right now. Oh, God. What the fuck? Let's book it, Johan. He's hesitating. Oh, God. Is this... Oh. Oh. He thought that somebody was home. That's sad. That is really sad. Okay, there you go. Did you just talk? Or am I? I guess I'm tripping. Okay. I guess I'm tripping. I'm doing crack.
いろんな人に会っていろんなことを感じたいんだ。きっと悪いこともあるだろうけど、それでも僕は世界を知りたいんだ。もちろん君も一緒だ。
That's nice. We are halfway into the episode, and I am still not 100% sure what this show is about to be. Like, deadass, I'm confused. Like, I'm head over heels interested, but I'm going to assume that his people didn't make it or made it and just aren't coming back, but oh yeah, they definitely didn't make it. I don't think they made it, because if they had the, you know, if they cared enough to send a message or to leave a message, they would have came back if they did make it. Fuck. Another rock? Oh god. Wait a minute. Okay, wait, okay, maybe I'm thinking too. I don't know, that's dangerous, dude. Like falling into water in this kind of weather? Oh, and losing blood? That's kind of that's tough, dude. That's not good at all. And his fingers are not looking good. I know it's cold, but fuck, man. And it's still bleeding. Uh, um, um, what? Oh, they knew they were gonna make this. I think. Oh yeah, go back. I don't think you should desecrate that. I don't think those look like headstones, dude. I think you should go back. Dude. Oh, yeah, dude, you gotta go back, man. You're like, you're not worse. You're not very good, bro. Oh, you're not very good, man. Oh, dude, that's really bad. Like, will you even make it back? Oh, he made it back, but like, okay. Yeah, it was, and it's still bleeding a lot. Is he gonna? Oh God, is he gonna die and the dog take his fucking form? So stupid to watch this show, bro. Why did I watch this, bro? Yep, he's yeah, fuck. He's gonna make the trek for him.
こんにちは、皆さん。はじめまして。ここはどんなところですか？果物って知ってます？こんにちは。はじめまして。僕の名前は。
Oh fuck, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, he's gonna take the journey for him. What the fuck? Is this Hikari Utada? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Oh my god, this is going to hurt. Oh my god, this is going. You got Hikari on here? Hikaru? What? I forget her name. I'm sorry. Hikaru Utada. My bad. My bad. Oh my god. You got Hikaru Utada on the track for this? Oh, this nigga. Oh man, I didn't. Oh, I could have chosen anything, bro. I could have chosen anything. Oh, god damn it. Yeah, that was a good. That was, yeah, yeah, that was, yeah, yeah, that was, yeah. That was a that yeah, yeah, yeah. That's yeah, yeah. That was a good. That was a good first episode. Yeah. Oh, the pain. God damn it. Okay. Interesting start. Story so far is that there was an orb sent down by who I can only assume is God. This thing was created to not keep watch, not to really observe either, but simply, I guess, just live. I know that the narrator in the beginning specifically said they sent it down to do something, but right now it seems like it was simply, or it said it was an orb that captured reflections of many things that changed in response. Which honestly, that just tells me, yeah, it literally was just sent here to exist and live. And it started out as a rock. Okay. Okay, I gotta hang on, cause that was a lot of pain that I had to go through for a first episode. I wasn't exactly. I wasn't ready for that kind of first episode. I could have been a sad show. Could this be a sad show? Yeah, sure. I was expecting it to be something, but not in the first episode be that painful. That sucked, bro. Okay. So, back on track. This orb was created simply to be sitting down to earth and live. The time period in which I believe this is probably like an ice age kind of. I don't think it really matters. What matters is that this is more begin times, right? The interesting thing about this is the fact that it is immortal. From what I mean, as far as I know, this thing is immortal. So the story itself does not hinge on whether our main character lives or dies, because obviously it is going to live. The story hinges on the progression of the world and the people around it, and when I say the people around, I mean more like the world, the people in it, and the people that are around our main character. That's going to set the progression for our main character and the story itself. So for an immortal character, we haven't really got much characterization for our MC. However, when it comes to immortal characters, the interesting thing with those kinds of characters are the bonds that they create, in the idea that you will outlive whatever bond you do create. Now, understandably, that's really sad. However, when it comes to a story like this, it's always what you learn from those bonds that are the most important. So while I am excited to see how they do the story of an immortal, which is in a lot of ways really hard to do, what I wonder most is how they're going to handle the idea of outliving those bonds. Making friends in understanding stimulation in a lot more ways than just like, I love this person, or I hate this person, or I care for this person, but understanding how humans work, age, the body breaking down, sickness, health, youth. These are things that this entity needs to learn. I'm going to assume that a lot of this show is going to be basically a lesson on humanity for this orb. Now, granted, yes, he's starting on this journey because of the person, or the boy that took care of him, befriended him and stuff when he was like a wolf, which is a good way for us to set off on our journey, because he couldn't make it, which is our first lesson, or the entity's first lesson in humanity, is the futility and the fragility of humanity, because that man knew he was not going to make it. That boy knew he went through every day with a fucking smile, knowing, one, I'm sure he knew that his family wasn't going to come back. I think it was quite obvious. I don't think that boy is whatever his name was, I'm sure that he wasn't an idiot. I think he understood as soon as he found the first sign, because obviously if they cared enough to give you a sign of where to go and they're not back yet, yeah, you could say it's a very treacherous journey. Like, how could they come all the way back? But in all reality, that would have been my first sign of saying, oh shit, they didn't make it. Because yeah, they did not come back because they didn't care. They didn't come back because they simply didn't make it. But back on track, that boy went through every day with a smile, and this mask of ignorance simply to keep hope alive. And while I do say the entity's first lesson on humanity was the fragility in the futility of humanity, there's also the lesson of the human will in there. Like I said, the boy knew he wasn't gonna make it. I mean, when as soon as he fell into that water, I was like, oh shit. I had my thoughts that he would die, but as soon as he fell into that water, I was like, oh shit, you're gone. Like, even if he didn't get cut, even if he didn't get his injury, immediately I was like, oh my god, you're dead. Like your chances of dying went up just like that. Like at first it was like I was like 30% sure that he was going to kick the bucket. I was like, ooh, you're a little too nice. It's a dog and it's, maybe you make it. I was like, slowly it got up to 30%. And I was like, ooh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you make this journey. But as soon as he fell into the water, I was like, oh my God, I am like 90% 90% sure you're dead. And when he saw that he got injured and he was bleeding, I was like, oh fuck, you are definitely dead. You were like 99%. I'm 99% sure that he was dead. But he kept going. He didn't stop. And he kind of kept that hope alive as long as he possibly could before he finally before he finally understood that he was not going to make the journey. Even more so going back and however far he walked, going all the way back is a feat onto itself. So while yes, the first lesson is fragility and fragility and futility, there was a lot of hope in that boy's story. And I would hope that the entity, his name's Johan. I don't know if he'll carry that name. I'm sure he will, but as far as Johan knows, I hope that he also understood that lesson as well. Maybe not immediately, and maybe not, a couple a couple years down the road, but because he has all the time in the world. But I hope that the amount of I would hope that hope also plays a big part in Johan's thought process when seeking out that simulation and living more, because as an immortal, that is something that you desperately need. Hope, there's no way you make it without it, because once again, as an immortal, you are going to see some fucked up shit. You are privy to see the worst and the best of humanity, and mostly the worst. So this first story of a dog and his a boy and his dog is going to be very important. It set the groundwork for how Johan is going to have to power through this, because being immortal is cool and all, but it's not very fun. Eventually it grades on you. So hopefully hopefully this laid the groundwork of what Johan needs to keep on going as an immortal, if he even has the fucking chance or the choice to whether he wants to keep on going or not. Which is, I don't know, which brings me to the next thing I want to talk about. I'm not sure how in depth we're gonna go about Johan himself. I'm going to assume that we're going to spend more time on like Johan and the world and Johan and other characters, more than just Johan and himself and Johan and his purpose, because that seems a little too out there for the first couple of episodes at least. This, like I said, this show seems to be a lot more this show seems to be a lot more focused, at least for the first episode. For what I've seen in the first episode, this show seems to be a lot more focused on seeing what exactly Johan takes from each iteration of himself, or what Johan takes for, which maybe he will. I wonder if he'll take on another iteration, or he'll keep the boy's form. But I'll say it like this: what Johan takes with each, damn, time is just nothing if you're immortal, so I can't even say that. With each encounter, with each lesson of stimulation, I want to see where his progression goes. As yeah, I think that's just what I'm most interested in, just seeing his progression as an immortal. Now, the anime itself, the episode itself, great, fantastic music. It was that the music was going hard. I was really enjoying the visuals, was cool, but the music was really doing it. And for a show like this, where I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be pretty emotional, music is going to be everything. It is going to be absolutely everything for a show like this, and so far it has done a very good job. I guess one of the last things that I want to talk about is one, as we talked about, the groundwork for the boy and Johan was pretty set, set pretty well. One of the most important things that Johan learned was to remember people. The boy would draw, he would draw his aunt and his uncle and like his family members that aren't here anymore, so he could remember them. And when it comes to being in Johan's position, remembering people is going to be very hard for how long you're going to live. Remembering things is going to be very hard, or at least it's going to be very important. I recently watched a show about an immortal, or watched an anime about an immortal that by the same dude that wrote Serial Experiments Lane. I think that's what he wrote. I don't remember the name because it was really hard to say for some reason. But I remember watching that, and one of the main things for that character was remembering the people that they had met in their past, and cherishing those people. That wasn't exactly the theme for that show, and it wasn't the premise for that show, but that was a very important thing for that character. So when it comes to Johan, I'm hoping that whether these characters live or die, or go on to hang out with Johan for a very long time, which live or die is almost like doesn't even matter. Once again, when you're immortal, everybody dies. And you will watch everybody die, which is very dark, which is why I'm afraid of this show, because something like this can get very dark, and I made it a point for me to not watch anime that is specifically sad, because hurts, and hurts, pain. I don't like it. But I'm hoping that Johan takes that lesson to heart as well, is remembering people and seeing the people that he remembers, because that's going to shape who he is. I feel like I have said this a lot, especially with the shows that we have watched, but humans, and I'll say it again, and I'm sure that people that have watched a good amount of my videos are tired of me saying this, but humans are 50% memories and 50% water. So the people that you meet, the things that you do, in the decisions that you make are going to create you, is going to create who you are along the way. So for Johan, the entire premise of the show is seeing Johan be shaped. So remembering people is going to be a huge thing for him. I'm excited to get more into this show. I'm excited to see what more this show has to offer. And I'm excited to see how they handle a character like Johan, because I'll reiterate, it is very hard to do an immortal. It's very hard to do an immortal well. So we'll see. This was a great start. That ED was hard as shit. I haven't heard Hikaru Utada's voice in for fucking ever. So hearing that voice again and being sad, oh my god, that's gonna hurt. Hearing her, oh my god, hearing her, if something's, and let's be real, I think I pretty much understand that this is about to be a very sad show. Shows like this with characters like Johan are always really sad. So seeing some sad shit along with her voice, no, I don't think I'm gonna make it. I don't think I'm gonna make it at all. So yeah, this was great. This was a great first episode. And I'm excited to see where exactly this goes. This is fairly short. This is like 20 something episodes, but I heard that there's a season 2. So yeah, let's see where this goes. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, all the other stuff. If you're just a lurker, I appreciate you too. If you have any requests, whether it be more to your eternity or something totally different, the best place to send that in is always my social media link, going to be in the description. Oh my god, the description below. And if you want these episodes early or the full-length reaction to these episodes, you can subscribe to my Patreon. Link's going to be in the description for that below as well. So all that being said, let me get my off button ready. There it is. You all stay amazing, stay safe, and take care of yourselves.